Yo, welcome to Shred Guitar Licks lesson number 29. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play the lick that you just heard. Now this is a tricky one, and I even had some problems recording it, to be honest, especially the third and fourth bars, which is weird because it's just the same as the first two bars moved up 4 frets. Anyway, this lick includes a load of different techniques, including sweep picked arpeggios, tapping and legato. There's also a lot of hammering on from nowhere, which is a difficult thing to do. As always though, you've got to learn this in small chunks and then only try and put the chunks together once you've mastered each element. I've put a link in the description to the transcription for this lick if you'd like to follow that, print it off, have it on screen in front of you, whatever. And at the end of this video, I'm going to play the lick nice and slowly at 50% speed with some scrolling tab. And if you want to miss the tuition, I've put a timestamp code in the description as well, so you can just click there and it'll just take you straight to that bit of the video. Right, let's get to it. We're going to start by doing a pull-off between frets 12 and 8 on the high E string. Your little finger playing 12, your first finger playing 8, and you're going to do a downstroke of your pick. Then you're going to play fret 10 on the B with your third finger with an upstroke of your pick. Then you're going to play 10 on the G with your second finger and another upstroke. So we're kind of sweep picking here after we've done the downstroke on fret 12. Then we've got another pull off, this time from fret 10 to fret 9 on the G. Notice how I'm using my first finger to play fret 9, so I'm pulling off between frets 10 and 9 with fingers 2 and 1. So all together. Right, then I'm going to hammer on from nowhere to fret 10 on the D string with my second finger. Then to 12 on the A with the little finger. Then we're going to pull off from 12 to 8, but this time on the A string, again using fingers 4 and 1. Then a slide back from fret 8 to fret 7 with finger 1. And then there's the trickiest bit, I think, anyway, which is to hammer on from nowhere onto fret 8 low E, pull off to 5, and then hammer on back to 8. So far. It also is quite good to do a bit of a palm mute, just to kind of like tighten the sound up overall. I'm kind of not really palm muting the last 3 notes though, but you've kind of just got to find your own way with this, whatever works for you. Then we're going to play the lick ascending rather than descending. So this is just the same thing but in reverse. So you're going to play fret number 7 on the A with your first finger, slide up to 8, hammer on to 12 with your little finger, and do a downstroke on that fret 7. Then it's another downstroke on 10D with your second finger, and then 9G with your first. And again, it's a downstroke on that 9G. Hammer on to 10. Then play 10B with your third finger, and again a downstroke. If you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to the 60 Seconds of Shred YouTube channel. Or if you're feeling really generous, leave me a comment because it all helps with the algorithm. Then we're going to play fret 8 on the high E with a downstroke. Then we're going to play 12 and do a pull off, back to 8. And then we're going to kind of repeat the first part of the lick. So you've got 10 on the B with an up, 10 on the G with an up, and then a pull off from 10 to 9. Then we're going to leave a short gap and do that again. So just don't forget that you start with a down, you do your pull off, then it's 2 ups and then the pull off at the end. So if I put all that together from the start. Now the second part of the lick is literally exactly the same, but up 1, 2, 3, 4 frets. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by talking through that. You literally just move the whole pattern up 4 frets and you can see how it all happens in the tab. Let me just put it together from the beginning. After the repeat, the second ending is slightly different. We're still going to do this. But after that hammer on to fret 16, we're going to tap on fret 21, pull off to 16, pull off to 12, hammer on from nowhere with finger 2 onto fret 14B, again hammer on from nowhere with your little finger to 16 on the high E, tap on fret 24, pull off to 16, pull off to 12, and that part is really hard. Again, hammer on from nowhere, fret 14B, and then 16 on the high E again. So then we're going to tap fret 21, slide to 24, slide back down to fret 21 again. So that goes. It's actually really hard to do with the little gain that I've got in this sound, and also that noise gate cutting in, but you get the idea. After you've got back to fret 21, you pull off to 16, pull off to 12. Then you do a hammer on from nowhere on fret 14 with finger 3. Then a hammer on again from nowhere on fret 14G with your second finger, and pull off to 13. Now that is really tricky, and it sounds like this. Then we're going to repeat that last bit. So tap fret 21, pull off to 16, pull off to 12. Hammer on from nowhere, 14B and 14G. And then pull off to 13G. And that's going to sound like this. So that whole section. If I just put that bit together, it sounds like this. That bit's really tricky. Right, now let me put it together with some nice slow scrolling tap. I hope you've enjoyed this, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.